Hey everybody, and welcome back to this week's edition of the School Psychologist vlog. I'm going to take a quick break this week from talking about working together with our children to talk about some of probably the most frequent questions I receive from parents, from colleagues, from teachers, from people in the community. Very often when people ask what I do or they know what I do, there's a few questions that I always get asked. What's happening is ultimately the biggest question. And when they say what's happening, really they want to try to understand what's going on with kind of the mental health issues within our society. Why are kids so young harming themselves and engaging in self harm? Why do they have suicidal ideation? Why do they, why do they have such severe mental health issues that require multiple hospitalizations? Um, what's going on in society that's made things change from when we were kids to today. Uh, and then another question that I receive a lot, thinking about the other side of the coin, is why don't you let kids at the middle school carry their cell phones on them? Um, those two things go hand in hand. And I know earlier in the year I've talked about this throughout this year, actually. Most recently, I sent out a link to a blog itself about like 2009, I can't remember, but it was two separate times in the world and what's going on with technology. Today I want to give you a quick, it's about 20 minutes, but another online blog, I guess you could say. I think it's more of a I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's on YouTube that I want to include and share with you because I think the researcher gives some very good information and statistics about what's going on. So you may see that for males, over time, behaviors and mental health issues have not increased, but for females, it actually has. And why that is, and thinking about the brain and what's been going on, and why for middle school students and younger, especially, why it's important to really limit um, the social media and limit cell phone use. I'm not against cell phones at all, but when it comes to technology, when it comes to social media, I think we need to be very aware of our own uses, understand kind of the cause and effect that social media does have on our mental health, which then in turns impacts our physical health, and thinking about the developing brain. So I hope everybody takes a few minutes to watch. I do want to caution you that the host of this show, um, he does use some language, um, nothing derogatory or anything like that. He is a parent himself, and sometimes, as parents, to convey strong feelings, you sometimes need strong words. So it isn't anything bad. It's not laced, the entire thing is not laced with language at all. But there are some points that I know some people have different thoughts and feelings about swearing. And it is within context, and it's not like berating or barraging anybody. It's the host is a parent himself and kind of sharing his own strong feelings about his own fears of his children growing up. So, again, hope you take a few minutes to watch it. I'm going to try to put the link at the beginning of this video, but I will also ask when I put it in the newsletter that they include the link, so hopefully you can click on it as well. So I hope everybody has a great week, and we will see you next week.